love it. The calls.
You'll eventually get the 20% back. That Silver Connect card is going to pay her co-payments. Remicade, I believe, is an injectable, and her hospitalization co-payments. And tell them to turn his Part B on. All right. We are here today. It is seminar day, 11/28/12. It's been a very good run. I cannot thank my listeners enough for just flocking to the seminars, coming into the agency. This is Michael Regan. This is Medicare and You. I really have to thank my mom so much, Jerry. I really appreciate all your love and guidance along the way, because I just got off the phone with my dad, and I'm like, Dad, I can't believe it. We're just so busy. He's like, well, that's because of all your hard work. It also had to do a lot with luck and good parents raising me, making sure I always told the truth, make sure I always listened to the client. Tell you what, listening is so important. I don't know how to help them if I don't listen to them and know what they need to be helped with. All right, everyone, phones on silent. You've got fabulous producer Tom, as usual here. The man, producer Nick, who did such a phenomenal job on the YouTube video last week that I got a call from Carmody in Torrance. No names for HIPAA reasons, but she was a lovely woman. And she said, I heard you had Chuck Stoller on the line, and would it be okay if we used producer Nick's video for our very large labor law firm's website? And I said, well, hold on, I got to call the boss. I called producer Nick. He's like, hey, Mike. And hopefully he's flattered, because he really works tirelessly on them. In the studio today, I have a very good friend of mine, 20-year friend, Sean P. Birch, owner and CEO of Armed and Ready, with his beautiful wife, Holly, and their great staff. The gentleman has taken care of me for 20 straight years. I would never leave him. He's going to go over what we call the Medipendent. We're going to do that at the second half of the show. We're going to have Back and Better Than Ever. And again, my sincere condolences to the Pape family. Producer Nick, beautifully done on the YouTube video. I had just flown in from California the day of the show a couple weeks ago, and I had no idea of the tragic loss that the Pape family had suffered with Andrew's passing. So again, I reach out to them, and I'm truly sorry for that. Our condolences are with you. So therefore, my colleague Stephanie Harris wasn't available. She's back and better than ever with the Mattatuck Minute. Michael Regan, how you doing, Stephanie?
Good, Mike. How are you?
Oh, it's just such a pleasure to hear your voice.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Happy to be back on.
Nice. Good to hear it. All right, so let's rock and roll. Get the people what they need to hear.
Okay. So next week we have two events. First off, on Tuesday, December 4th, we're doing a luncheon here at the museum, a holiday luncheon, in support and an informational session on the Carrie Welton portrait. Now, we've been working all fall and late summer on getting this painting and frame restored. It's a huge project. It's a beautiful painting, but there's a lot of damage, and it needs a lot of conservation.
Right.
So this luncheon is going to piggyback the program, the conservation program that we've been working on, and the conserver who's actually working on the portrait is going to be here to talk about the process, to talk a little bit about what this particular painting needs. And then Marie Galbraith and Dorothy Cantor, who have been here at the museum for a long time. Dorothy used to work here as our education director. They're going to talk more to the history of Carrie Welton, what she did for Waterbury, why she was a significant person in town, and really drive home the fact that this is a huge opportunity for us to bring this painting back out into the gallery. And
such a philanthropic woman.
Absolutely.
She gave back to this community so unbelievably.
Yeah, Waterbury was lucky to have her, and we're lucky to be able to display this painting here.
Now, being on the board, I've been lucky enough to see the Carrie Welton painting quite a bit. And was that the painting after the SOS luncheon that was decided that we would put our focus on?
Well, the luncheon actually, the first luncheon gave us the opportunity to restore several smaller paintings through personal donations. This particular painting, Julie Keggy, Bobby Munger, longtime supporters of the museum.
Yes, great people. Dr. Keggy's wife, Julie.
Absolutely,
yeah.
yes.
What a beautiful woman.
They took this painting under their wing and kind of made it their cause to restore. They sent out a personal letter to their friends about this particular piece and its need for conservation. So this is kind of piggybacking on that effort as well. So we've raised, I think we're up to $7,000.
And we need to get to what, 14,000?
I believe so. We're just over halfway there.
Right.
And the conservator, Tom Yost, is he's been wonderful. He's giving us a huge discount on this piece because, again, the history is there on this portrait, and everyone would like to see it go back up in the museum.
Oh, for sure. My friend
Tuesday.
Barbara up in Watertown, Barbara, no last names for HIPAA, but she called me and she said, Michael, I donated for you. So it was nice. You sent out a little Save Carrie kind of letter, and she did donate, which is really nice to hear.
Yeah, we had a tremendous response about this painting.
Okay, so now make sure this is open to the public?
Absolutely. Yep, we're asking for reservations.
Okay, the luncheon is what date?
It's Tuesday, December 4th, which is next Tuesday.
Tuesday, December 4th.
Noon to about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Perfect for my age group.
What's that?
I said perfect for my listening age group.
Yes,
Noon
absolutely.
to 2 p.m., okay.
It's $45 per person, and that covers lunch and a small donation, again, towards the restoration of the piece.
And for those of you in Naugatuck, the lunch is going to be catered by my friend and client, Jesse Camille's.
Yes.
I saw Larry, and he's all excited. I mean, thank you so much for reaching out to the community. I'm sure the lunch is going to be fantastic. It's a plated lunch, I've been told.
Yes, they're going all out for us. It's going to be a lovely meal and a delicious dessert.
Yeah? You're loving the dessert?
I am.
And who's that catering the dessert?
Also, Jesse Camille. They're doing the whole thing for us.
Oh, excellent. Little postre. All right, so Save Carrie. What's the luncheon going to be called?
The luncheon it's the Save Carrie for Waterbury Holiday Luncheon.
Save Carrie for Waterbury. Nice.
Yes.
All right. I do not believe I'm going to be able to attend. I probably will buy a ticket just for good karma, but that's pretty much one of the last big pushes. My season for Medicare runs from October 15th through December 7th.
Absolutely, yeah. We know you're a busy man this time of year.
Oh, it's incredible. My staff has done such an incredible job. We've seen 1,000 people since October 15th. I'm working 6 days a week into the evenings. I got home a couple nights in a row at like 9 o'clock. Diana's really been patient, so as soon as this is over, I've got to get some. Santa's got to get some nice Christmas gift for Mrs. Claus.
Absolutely.
All right. That's Stephanie Harris with the Mattatuck Museum. It's so great to have you back on the air. We did miss you. And my condolences, of course, go out to the Pape family. Everyone, please make it available. Stephanie, should they call 753-0381 extension 10?
Absolutely. That's our number.
All right. So anyone who wants to attend, it's a see and be seen. You want to be at the Carrie Welton Luncheon. You want to be at the museum. If you don't like to get in the social moments, well, just simply avoid the cameras. But it's a nice function. It's affordable at $45 because you're going to be, A, making a donation towards art, which is important for your community. You're going to be, B, being fed, hanging out with your friends, socializing. We have a very secure parking lot monitored by my buddies Daryl and Obi so beautifully, and Darnell, I can't let him out. And it's safe parking. You park right behind the museum. As well, if that lot is full, you can park in the shared parking lot, which is with the the Greater Waterbury YMCA.
Absolutely.
And you'll get to see the beautiful and intelligent Stephanie Harris and all of her coworkers.
Yeah, we hope everyone can make it. It's going to be a great time.
All right, tell my boss, Bob, I say hello. Very good Mattatuck Minute today.
Absolutely. You have a great day.
Thanks for your time, Stephanie.
Thanks.
All right. So, Mattatuck Museum, You got to do these kind of things. It's if you have the day available, Tuesday, December 4th, from noon till 2, you get a tour of the museum. If you're thinking it's a little expensive, try to find a way to do it. It's for a good cause. 2 hours for $45, basically roughly is about $22.50 an hour. So for a lunch and a donation, that's not too bad. All right. Sean will talk in a little while. He has a very good topic. It's sort of like I've fallen and I can't get up kind of thing, which my listeners, Medicare and You being the name of the show, it's important. But at the top of the hour, I want to make sure this is heard. Any callers that need advice on their Medicare plans, we know the date is coming. It's December 7th. The phone lines are open. Last week, we literally didn't even have a line open. It was amazing. So phone number here, as you know, is 203-757-1320. I'm going to give some information that needs to be heard. If you haven't already known, atrovastatin, A-T-R-O-V, statin, is being recalled. Atrovastatin. There is glass in the Lipitor medicine. Bring your medicine back. All right, I'll take the caller and I'll continue on with the atrovastatin. Michael Regan, how are you?
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing well. Mike, I'm 57 years old and blind, okay?
Okay.
I wasn't born blind. This happened about 12 years ago.
Adult onset.
Excuse me?
Adult onset.
I don't understand.
Adult onset blindness.
Okay. I got one of the I have HealthNet, okay?
Okay.
With Medicare, I'm very nervous.
No, take your time, relax. You're not going to say your name on the air. Just relax, enjoy yourself.
I'm kind of stressing out about this thing. I have no one to help me. I've talked to someone from the area on aging, and they told me to get a hold of you.
Good people.
That HealthNet is leaving, I guess, right? Is one of the three companies that's leaving.
Yes. Okay. So
if I do nothing.
Hold on a second, caller. Don't say your name.
No.
So this background I have researched. One of my very good second mothers, Nani, is going through the same situation. I've researched this to the hilt. What's happening is you must have a Silver Connect card, correct? You have low-income subsidies. You have a HealthNet Orange Part D drug card, correct?
I have Husky.
Right.
And Medicare.
Right, okay.
Red, white, and blue.
That's Medicare card is your red, white, and blue card.
Right.
But HealthNet Orange was one of the benchmark plans. My friends Dick Wood and Daryl Willenbrock, who told you to call me at the Agency on Aging?
I didn't get his name, but he's a very nice gentleman.
Yeah, Richard Wood.
He sent me some stuff, and I have no one to even read for him.
No, this is so easy for me. I'm going to have you call the girls, 203-757-6099. Do you drive or you can't get out?
No, I'm totally blind. I don't get out.
All right, well, this will have to be a good karma appointment. I'll find a way to come see you. All right, so what's happening is your Part D is being canceled. Now, take a couple deep breaths, relax, because you have to write a few things down. Grab a pen.
It's going to take a second.
Take your time, my brother. Take your time. Yeah, the gentleman's plan out there for the listeners, the gentleman's plan was a benchmark plan. So what happened is the government, CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, they fund the premium back to the insurance carriers. So said carrier, HealthNet, was...
Okay, Michael.
Okay. So what's happening is you've been caught in a situation where the government has decided that the amount of stipend they've been funding the benchmark plans, that it's going to be removed. HealthNet said, well, if we're not going to get reimbursed from CMS, then we're not going to be able to offer these plans. Do you pay $2.60 and $6.50 for your prescriptions with that?
I pay $1.10.
Yeah, beautiful. You got the best one. All right, you're going to need to find a new benchmark plan. What you're going to do is you're going to call my office, speak to Jean. She will give you options. You can take another one. SilverScript is a very good one, and United Healthcare is offering one.
I trust you, Mike. I listen to your program all the time.
Sweet.
And I trust you. You know.
Well, I had two beautiful people in my office. The guy was 80 years old. He looked like a rock star, by the way. He was in great shape. And the beautiful woman was in her 70s, and they said they never miss a show either. So it's obviously working. All right. Let's have you call the staff.
If I do nothing, does someone pick a plan for me?
Unfortunately, it's called a default plan, and I would prefer you to be proactive instead of reactive.
So would I.
Why let someone decide your fate? You and I can meet for 15 minutes. I can have you just sign an application. We can send it in. It'll be a benchmark plan, and you will continue on in 2013 with quality care.
Okay.
All right? So you got taken off the shelf. Cigna is canceling theirs. United American is canceling theirs. And Health Net Orange is canceling theirs.
Right, that's right.
So I know, sure. All right, most importantly is just relax. Know that you're in good hands. I don't do well with Braille, so how are we going to communicate when I send you stuff?
See, I have a sister. Well, it runs in our family. We have this.
I'm sorry about that, by the way. That's kind of my shallowness. But all right, go ahead.
But she's able to read with a magnifying glass. But she lives out of town, and she does not drive. It's hard for her.
All right, so what I'll do then is I'll just have you, I have one other blind client. I'll have you just hold my hand. I'll put my hand where the signature is, and you just do the signature like that.
I could do that.
Yeah, that's what she did too.
Yeah,
all right.
I do that.
Give the office a call. Don't say your name on the air.
No.
203-757 6099. Speak to Jean, Jean, very intelligent woman. Speak to Jean, and she's going to get you a list of benchmark plans right on the phone. We're going to give her your information. We're going to fill it out on the phone with you, and then I'll come out and get your signature. You're going to need your Medicare card. Find your red, white, and blue card.
I have that in my wallet.
All right, and you can read all those numbers?
No, I can't.
Yeah, I was going to say. All right, we'll wing it. We'll wing it. You know your Social Security number, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers. I've been blind now for 14 years, and you happen to learn numbers. Like I know my whole Medicare number. You know, it's like 18 numbers.
Well, that's what the radio show's about, helping people. Don't worry, I won't let you down. Call the girls, set an appointment.
What's a good time to call?
Oh, no, you're going to call right now while it's fresh in your mind.
Sure.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
All right, producers, want to take a commercial break and then we'll go to Sean?
Sure.
All right, we're going to have Sean P. Birch with Armed and Ready next after the commercial break. Talk to you then.